I like it. I like it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's done. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Look at that splashing.
Close. That was a close one.
It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like there's always
Oh my goodness.
and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught.
Oh, I should have picked it. I didn't drop back far enough.
These coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today. I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They go to the ground. Flags ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out for the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Third down coming up after the completion. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on third. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
Oh. Thought I was going to get away.
Frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Bold move, Cotton.
It's enough out of you.
Place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw.
No, God. Good pick, Leland.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Lost a throw on first down. Got it in the middle of his court. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And that's why QBs hold their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Ball ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's first and goal and looking for the first score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top.
Oh, no.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throwing pass.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for
Wow.
And snagged in the
Good play.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out.
Now this offense is back on the field. A hand to the running back. Picks up a useful 5 yards at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Off the play fake. Lofts one high and deep.
Oh, I thought you had that. Oh, my goodness.
And it just flew through his fingers.
Oh, that just hurt my feelings.
Deep shots, I think it makes
It just hurt my feelings.
honestly, you could tell, just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Coverage and incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and goes to the fourth down.
This offense coming out slow, man. Kind of frustrating because you have that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week loss.
All right. Leland is taking care of business.
Lots of game left. I always screwed up second half, so.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught.
Oh, 2 yards.
All right, it's just a short game.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They'll run play action.
Oh, my.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there.
That's a horrible kick.
He wisely lets that one bounce.
You probably could have got far if you would have ran that one.
Over at the 25. They'll put this one in play for a snap to drive from the 25. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Oh, got room to work. Got the first down. Looking for more.
Come on, big boy. Come on.
Down the left side. At the 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
That was a good one.
Love the
Well, that's going to be that kind of game, it looks like. Let's go.
Bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
All right, Leland. Give me a turnover. Come on, baby. No, you want to.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, exploring. And good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And here comes the offense on second down. Leads it with the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
What the heck kind of throw is that, guys?
Coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
You know, it's funny, that's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up, was working, lighting up the scoreboard. Then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They punted away on 4th down.
Nowhere to go. That's okay.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Off-play action on first down. Steps away. Going right and going deep.
I had that, and I didn't fucking throw it. Stupid.
They tried to wrap it up with a huge play.
Oh my god, Nate. That was bad. That was real bad.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. On the run, still looking.
What the fuck, man? My brain ain't working, Leland.
Good job by the defense there. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field and 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Off over the middle. It's
Finally completed a pass.
It's a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. And he just gets rid of that.
I think they were really hoping they'd go in at halftime and get this guy settled down and find a rhythm for him. That has not been the case, though. We're here in the second half. He's just 1 for 7 throwing the football and throws another incompletion. You're really scratching your head now for the offensive coordinator because you were digging deep into your playbook trying to find a completion for this guy.
Now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back.
No.
And he really needed
Oh, I threw it to the wrong guy.
third down is coming.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really got to make sure you dial in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Wants to throw it. Going deep.
What is going on with me? I fucking suck.
It's the rain. Tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Catches it at the 15. Brady Sutton covers there. They'll stop him at the 26. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's close to the first down. They're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to run for it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37.
This offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Galloway. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He'll keep it himself. And make the stop, and he'll open up yardage for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down is.
Coming out on first down with a play. And that defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes. So you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they're able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one's under 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Here goes the sneak.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red snoop. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. 2nd down, they'll go again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they gave the bullet pass on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Kick is in the air.
Oh!
And they'll just down.
Well, thank God none of my guys touched it. Fuck.
Oh man.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's wrong. Stopped at the 28, but it's a big 15-yard pickup. Gives him some breathing room.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Weeks. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go and make extra yards. Nice catch.
Snagged in the middle. It's close. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the ground, trying to reach it. Defense grabs the football.
Yes, sir.
And when you're on defense and it's wet, it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker, you're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist in the back.
Gets it on the outside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking downfield, very late in the half. A little screen to the running back. Inside the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 21 to the 19 before being hauled down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Lost a throw on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. They'll keep up with that to start the second half.
Well, thank God my own guy got in front of me.
And it's a fast way to snap. We know this guy already fumbled earlier in the game, David. He's going to do a better job of fighting this pressure on him.
Or he's going to be sitting on the sidelines. Coaches are not going to continue to trust you if you're going to continue to put the ball.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Now adjusting. And the defense forced the quarterback.
God damn it.
He could get rid of it. Had to take the loss.
And I think there's so many guys that think they can outrun guys and make plays, and sometimes you got to realize when a play's over and just get no shout. But QB's trying to outrun guys. The defense does a great job staying exactly where they're supposed to be, playing discipline, and getting the huge loss and the huge stop.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
What the fuck was that? He did not go to... Okay.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football.
dude, right there.
The defense knew that was going to
My
happen.
guy just didn't want to block.
It's not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's away. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air on second down. Fires.
Come on, I was there.
Gets it all the way down to the 39.
Lord have mercy.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Looking for space. It's back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give from the gun.
Come on.
Running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw on that play get the tackle from us.
Damn it. Good play.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum.
Get your head out of your ass, Nate.
You just need that first thing to break your way.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Gee. Gets away from one, finds some space.
That was a good one.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive
Let's go.
30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback and disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet.
This is terrible.
And this one's not working.
This is fucking terrible.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is
Can't
crazy.
do shit.
These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really run.
I gotta go for it.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies, and give this quarterback a chance.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures.
Almost.
Rising up and stopping it.
Leland, come on, dude. Give me something.
And they decide to go for it. Decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
From the gun, give on the inside. Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying the left side. And the defense holds with no pickup at all on that play.
And I'm out of position. Force the fumble! Do something! God damn.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game, you're trying to get off the field, you think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Foot contusion.
And that is why this guy is a true dual threat quarterback. You've seen him all game.
You're always telling me I need to use McGregor more.
200 yards passing. And how about
Yep,
his running
that's true.
ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game.
What the fuck is happening? Jesus Christ. I mean, these guys can't do shit.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense. They're trying to be physical.
So they actually lost it in the long run there.
And he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm for the football to gain tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator and the offensive line coaches block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
Second and 12.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Here we go, here we go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's smooth.
Nate, come on, bro.
First down, but a good gain on that.
Get your head out of your ass.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll go to the air on third and short.
Well, I think you're going to get me, Leland.
Still got 5 minutes.
He's been so locked in.
You went down by 2 scores.
Pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ballgame, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late. You want some postseason awards? Keep jumping it, keep getting those stats.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost the fire on second down. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2.
Has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 6. just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Starts a drive, trying to go up top.
Wild.
Got his man downfield.
Huh?
And now
You're wild.
to get it to the 47-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel.
Turning it on. Got a man. It's Weeks. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way his guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. An explosive play takes him right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. To the big
Oh, man.
Bitch!
That would have
I was about to be really upset.
Get the 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Why are we reviewing a
I don't
fumble
know. What was
that
it?
I recovered?
The
Yeah.
replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He's looking to pass.
What the fuck?
Need that sticky stuff on your hands, man.
Instead,
Damn, he was wide open.
We've seen from this offense all game long. It's been hard. It's been a struggle. Receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to.
Yep, that guy could catch.
play stops the drive. And they capitalize only on the big, great return to give the offense tremendous field.
I mean, that's brutal.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game.
That is brutal. Oh, well. So be it.
The quarterback and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Here we go. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. There we go.
Yes, just get off the field.
Change, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this, late in the ball game with a lead, and I can continue to run the football, and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
They'll give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yards
Muscle
when they
cramps, huh?
need it, and he's out to the 43.
Could be worse.
Need some Midol?
Yeah, it's make or break time for them.
Maybe.
Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in that situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. The short hand. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense.
He stops just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get it to this game.
He has the 1st and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 33.
You got a first down off of that?
Yep.
Okay.
Gives to the running back. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give out of the gun. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
Are you kidding me?
He's got up for the first down, and that ought to be a
Somebody
victory.
make a fucking play. Well, good game, bro.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy
You know
can
what
get
comes
vertically
next?
down the field. He showed you his speed
What?
running the cross.
You getting the tank
Diss
song.
track. Diss track.
Yep.
I deserve it.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with the game over,
Good game, Leland.
What did I just do?
Some good play from Leland. Yeah, dude, Leland played great.
They played a big
It was a good game.
Still jacked up, and they're
In the
still
rain.
excited.
In the rain games.
I-
Can
yeah.
go either way.
Everything college football. Road
The game was already out of reach, but I was trying to cut it to 2 scores and
types of moments that can
2-play sequence.
that's going to do it for me.
My number 1 wide receiver unnecessarily dove for a pass and dropped it in the end zone. And then, of course, I threw a pick on the next play.
Hear the battle cry, we won't back down in this epic